Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. Before we get started, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Kakwadash. Double honors to my elder apostles, great millstone, who rule and teach well. And honors and salutations to the Akim, a great millstone, pushing his truth throughout the four corners in these last days. All right, Shalom. All right, and the title of this video, it'll basically be going into why you shouldn't why you should not be equally yoked with unbelievers. All right. We're going to touch on all areas, whether it's your biological family members or your friends, or like friends of the world, co-workers at your job. All right, just about to go into a broader sense. Even you might have a friend of the world, or what I call a friend of the world, and they might somewhat believe, but it's like they just, the Lord hasn't opened their understanding to the truth, but it's like they neutral with it. It's like hypothetically speaking, for whoever out there, you might have a friend and he might just be neutral about it. Like he might not believe in what you believe in, but he never spoke against it or anything like that. Nah. The scriptures say don't be it said be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. All right, so that's pretty much the title of the sit down. All right. Okay, because in these last days, the Lord is a power of judgment. All right, so Yahweh Shema Shah, he's about to bring judgment on the earth. So the Lord doesn't care about your personal feelings and your opinions. Okay, it's about the Lord's will at the end of the day. All right. It's about what it is, Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. All right. Serving Yahweh Shema Shah, hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Okay. All right. And like the scriptures say, can two walk together except they be agreed? And the answer to that is no. So the time is coming, we're about to enter into that great temptation. We're about to enter into Jacob's trouble, the hour of temptation. All right. So, Esau, Edom, all right, this devil, so-called white man on the left-hand side, he's about to come down with that great wrath. All right. He's about to come in like a flood. All right. So we're about to enter into that climax of the movie, so to speak. All right, where shit is about to get real. All right. And the scriptures tell you the righteous shall scarcely make it, roughly paraphrasing. So if the righteous gonna scarcely make it, and we're gonna get that too. All right, we're gonna read this, then Lord willing, if I remember, we're gonna get that. All right. Because you got to look at things from the mind of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. And we have the mind of Hamashiach Yahweh Shah. All right, because he's the word. All right. So he's the truth. Okay, so if the Lord's Holy spirit Ruach Kodesh is in you, all right, you're gonna have the mind of Hamashiach Yahushua. You're gonna understand the will of Yahweh Shema Shah, what he wants you to do, what he don't want you to do, and so forth and so forth. All right, so you're gonna understand that in these last days, you don't want to be around unbelievers. Okay, and like I said, that goes into guys whether they're at your job, because you got Jakes, they half believe. They'll be like, yeah, I believe 2 points you done made. You done showed me through the scriptures. Okay, you done prove me wrong. All right, I believe what you said with that, but as far as that, I can't. So that's how Jake is. All right, that's why the scriptures say, "He that is ignorant, let him be ignorant." All right, so that's the time we're entering in. All right. The Lord gonna be like, hey, the Revelation 7, the elect is sealed. Bring all that bring that wind, bring that destruction. All right, bring all those calamities and plagues on earth. Just set it off. Like Boosie's song say, set it off. The Lord just gonna. I'm telling you, like, it's just gonna be you gonna. You're going to wake up to a whole different world. There's going to be nothing but chaos. All right. No order. All right. It's going to be the law of the jungle. The time coming to where you're no longer going to be able to turn on your shower water, or use the microwave, or go to Walmart, because these Walmarts, they're going to be turned into FEMA camps, concentration camps. All right, because these elites, all right, which are Edomites, so-called white people, all right, they understand that, they're going to get resistance, and kickback, from this new world order. All right. And they're definitely Esau, Edom, he's pissed at the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's why he's been coming at the men of the Lord so hard. All right. That's why the scriptures tell you it's prophecy. He's gonna some of the men of the Lord are gonna be martyrs. All right. This devil, he's gonna get his hands on some of the men of the Lord, all right? And he's going to kill us. Okay, but the Lord said, that's blessed. All right? Because that's you suffering, you being a martyr for the testimony of Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? And that shows you we have the truth. That shows you, this is it. We just got to endure unto the end. All right, so this second Corinthians 6:14, it says, be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers, for what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness, and what communion hath light with darkness? Right. So at the end of the day, now, the scriptures tell us, be wise as a serpent, harmless as a dove. So we got to blend in, with society. All right. But we understand that at the end of the day, we don't let that distract us. We understand at the end of the day, all right, the Lord is about to bring judgment on the earth, starting with the men of the Lord that know this truth. All right, then it's gonna trickle down. All right, to the 2/3. All right, that's why the scripture said, to whom much is given, much is required. All right. So it says, and what concord hath Yahushua HaMashiach with Baal? Or what part hath he that believeth with an infidel? And what agreement hath the temple of Yahweh Shemashah with idols? For ye are the temple of the living power. As Yahweh have said, I will dwell in them and walk in them, and I will be their power, and they shall be my people. All right. Wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. All right. So you shouldn't, especially in these times we're living in, you shouldn't be hanging, whether it's your cousins or your friends or whatever like that. All right. Now we understand you played a part, like if you at work or whatever, or you're in school and shit. You played a part. You basically camouflage, you blending in, but you're not participating in the same filthy conversation. All right, and extracurricular activities, of your peers, of those in your age bracket. All right, you're living as a new creature in Yahweh Shemashah. Okay. So it says, wherefore come out from among them and be ye separate, saith the Lord, and touch not the unclean thing, and I will receive you. All right. And I brought that out to say this, like in Jacob's trouble, because when shit get real, because you still got Americans, they not feeling it yet, but when shit get real, people are going to run to the men of the Lord. Okay. Your family members, your friends, your co-workers, All right. Like I got like a few family members of mine, and like one homeboy from high school trying to get back cool and shit like that, because like they know like, damn, they like, damn, they now it's like it's in your face, which that's called Allah Yahweh Shemashah. It's a blessing to have this knowledge, because when you first come into the truth, you wide open. You start telling everybody, So the first by default, the first people you're gonna tell is your biological family members and your homeboys from school, guys you close with. Whether y'all do sports together or you just best friends at school or some shit. Yeah, so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised when people start reaching back out to you. They I say about 8 times out of 10, they're not gonna state exactly why. Of course not. Jake gonna try to, come creep in unaware, be a crept in unawares. They're gonna try to be cool and all that. That's why we gotta understand the will of Yahweh Shemashah. Once that grace period is closed, once that famine of the world hit, all right, that's Yahweh Shemashah spiritually. That's that spiritual Noah's Ark. All right. All right, like Scripture says, as in the days of Noah. People ain't want to listen until Noah, until it started raining, until Noah closed the ark. It's too late to listen. So it's no new thing under the sun. It's going to happen all over again. All right. But just a different judgment. And this judgment is nuclear fire. All right. But you're still going to have people. It can be your ex, your ex-girlfriend or some shit. She going to hit you up out the blue. So yeah, that the hour of temptation is coming. All right. Let me okay. Bear with me. Yeah, all right. Righteous. Here we go. There you go. 1 Peter 4:18. Well, I'm gonna start at 17. I'm gonna start at 15. Dang, this is going all into it. Okay. 1 Peter 4:14. 1 Peter 4:14. If ye be reproached for the name of Yahushua HaMashiach, happy are ye, for the spirit of glory and of Yahweh resteth upon you. On their part he is evil spoken of, but on your part he is glorified. But let none of you suffer as a murderer, or as a thief, or as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other men's matters. If yet if any man suffer as a Christian, let him not be ashamed, but let him glorify Yahweh B'Shem Shah on this behalf. All right? Because that's what it means to be in the truth. When you're in the truth, you're going to suffer. All right? The Lord had to suffer. Okay? So if you want to be joint heirs with the Lord, you gotta go through some pain and suffering as well. All right? And that's called living out your judgment or your lot. Okay? All right. And this is another thing, like all these scoffers and mockers, it's gonna be fulfilling to watch them fall. Okay? Like I gotta, like at work, gotta, deal with mockers, because at my job, the ones I'm under, they already know what I'm a part of, So it's like steady mocking, because they don't believe none of it is going to happen. They don't believe World War III is going to happen. All right, they don't believe this great red dragon is going to come down with draconian laws. All right, they don't believe in the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. And then Jake's so fucked up. He'll from a carnal perspective, he'll see like, in the news or whatever, and Jake will know you right. That's why the Lord is about to destroy the spirit of pride that's on 2/3 of our people. The only thing that's going to cure that is death. But yeah, you got, 2/3, they'll see everything you've been saying. They'll see it on the news and be like, damn, that nigga was right. but they're not going to come and admit it or anything. They're not going to repent and return to Yahweh Shema Shah. They're going to carnally prepare, stack up on food, guns and butter, and everything, the whole 9 yards, and it's all vanity, like the old folks say, roughly paraphrasing. I ain't heard it in so long, but like the old folks used to say, like Auntie Betty, Auntie Gert, all along. Oh man. That would be like if you don't what they used to say, damn, I forgot how they said. But basically what they would say, to sum it up, they'll basically say like and whatever you doing, if you don't got God in it, you gonna fail. That's basically the moral of the little phrase they be saying, and that's true. If Yahweh Shema Shah is not with you, and whatever you're doing, it's gonna come to naught. And whatever you're doing is gonna come to naught. You might have success for a season, all right, but it's gonna eventually come to naught. All right. It says 1 Peter 4:17, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shema Shah, and if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of Yahweh Shema Shah? Right. So we're reading, this is the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. It's already etched in stone. It's written. All right. The Lord said, the Lord, roughly paraphrasing, the Lord have spoken the end from the beginning. All right. So this is the Lord will we're reading about. This will happen. All right. So it's hard, so once you understand the scriptures, you understand ain't no saving them. Ain't no saving your biological family members that don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? Or your homeboy in the world, or at school, your friends at school and whatnot. Because a lot of fruit be in high school that's coming to this truth. A lot of fruit they be in high school and stuff like that. New bottles. All right. But it says, and if the righteous scarcely be saved, where shall the ungodly and the sinner appear? All right. Yeah, because the Lord is bringing judgment. Because it says, for the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right. So the house of the Lord is the ones that know the truth. That know the Lord. And then it's gonna trickle down. All right. Because just even for the elect have to go through Jacob's trouble, but the elect is going to make it out. All right, the elect is going to be delivered out of Jacob's trouble, because Jacob's trouble ends in nuclear fire. All right, it's going to end with a bang. Get these other precepts, and we can close out. All right. All right, and it's about your spirit. All right, it's about your mind. All right, that's why you should be preparing. When the scripture say, "Gird up your loins." All right, that's going into gird up. That's a similitude for gird up your mind. All right, because these are got new fruit coming in every day. All right, and that great awakening. All right, is coming. Okay. All right, so this is something to meditate on, and don't get distracted, by the liberty, or don't get distracted by your liberty or your job, from the truth. You got to constantly be meditating on this. Like, like even with blending in with society, then you still want to remember, like, that you're set apart. All right, and that and understand the will of Yahweh Shema Shah. Like, the Lord is about to get ready to judge. No matter how cool a 2/3 is, or how much charity a 2/3 show to you, how much love this 2/3 show to you, at the end of the day, he's a 2/3 because he don't believe in Yahweh Shema Shah. Okay? But he'll still be a good what would you call a friend. Just say that. But we're gonna read this precept and we're gonna close out. It's we're gonna get one more. Gonna get one more. Well, nah. Well, oh yeah, I'm gonna get one more. So, like, Joshua 24:15, and if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord Yahweh, choose you this day whom ye will serve, whether the gods which your fathers served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whose land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh. Okay. So that's the mindset you got to have. You got to get rid of those emotional connections. All right. So, if they're of the world, let them be. Especially if you done told them this truth, and the terror with them, and then they still couldn't get it. Hey, but they're gonna try to get it when all hell break loose. Nah, Johnny come lately. All right, and it's nothing personal. We we're being obedient and fearing Yahweh Bashem Al Shah and doing these things, you know, because the Lord told us not to be unequally yoked with unbelievers, you know. So better get one more. Bear with me. I'm gonna just get to the point. All right, 16. This is Luke 21:16. And ye shall be betrayed both by parents and brethren and kinsfolks and friends, and some of you shall they cause to be put to death, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake. All right. But there shall not an hair of your head perish, and your patience possess ye your souls. All right. So we're going to have to exhibit great patience and trust in Yahweh Bashem Al Shah in Jacob's trouble. All right. But the point, verse 16 and 17. All right. You know, and once you come to this truth and you fully persuaded, you know, you change your life for the better, this is going to happen to you. All right. The Lord Yahweh Shah already forewarned us, you know. So you can't say like, oh, you didn't understand or know it was this serious or whatnot. Nah, that's just the main conversation that you're going to hear amongst men of the Lord, you know. Like, it's going to be straight spiritual talk, prophecy, all right, edification, all right. This gotta be all put into consideration, you know. You gotta count the cost. All right, it says, yeah, that's it. So that's why you can't be equally yoked with unbelievers. All right, and like I said earlier, you're gonna have people reach out to you. You're gonna have people try to reach out to you. You know, they're not gonna state their motives or whatnot, but they're gonna try to reach out to you, and some of them might even ask you questions. You know, some of them might even ask you questions or bring up the news, and they want to hear your insight on it. You know, finesse. So it's coming. But with that, want to end it and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah Ba'ashem, Habakkuk. Double honors to my elder apostles, Great Millstone, rule and teach well. Honors and salutations to the Akim of Great Millstone, pushing his truth throughout the four corners in these last days. Shalom.